Hi, my name is Alicia, and the reason I'm giving my testimony is primarily because I want to be obedient to God and all the wonderful things He has done for me. I'm typically a shy person, pretty private, but God is a great God, and He does magnificent things for all of us. And us saying these things and testifying about these things is important because it spreads how He works and how intimately aware He is of our lives and how He sees us and blesses us. And so, for that reason, I would like to share. I've been greatly blessed by the flow, the ministry team, Prophet Reema, Apostle Alicia, and the others in the ministry. I think I would start this story at the turn of the year from 2023 into 2024. I came to a flow, and I would describe it as my head was just very busy. I felt unsettled, and I went up to the ministry team after a flow for them to talk to me, and I shared that this is how I was feeling. And so the ministry team prayed for me. And I think at that same flow, Prophet Reema asked me if I knew that I was a prophet. And I had some inclination, but I wasn't sure. And it wasn't something I was leaning into. But when she said it, I realized I couldn't run from it anymore. I couldn't ignore that there was something there. And then that took me on a process of really tapping into that office and surrounding myself with people who are believing God and trusting and walking in spirit and in truth. So back to 2024, I'm in some prayer groups. I'm getting more plugged in with sisters in the church. And then Prophet Reema releases a word, I think it was the end of the Easter season, thereabout, that God is sending my destiny partners into my life. And at about that time, I had run into an old friend from school back in the day and didn't make the connection at all, but it was just such a strong word that God is building my community and sending me my destiny partners. And so running into this friend, started hanging out, doing hiking and other things. Before the end of that year, I was in a relationship dating that friend. We were, being pure for God and trusting God, and we decided to get married. And so before the end of 2024, I was engaged to be married to the destiny partner that Prophet Reema prophesied about at the end of the Easter season. In between that prophecy and actually getting engaged, there were subsequent months, maybe 2 months, May, June, that she kept saying, God is showing me your husband. He sent you your husband. So it's just to show that God really uses His servants. He uses those that believe and trust in Him to share His word, to share His revelations with us. And the point that I'm making here is, as a Christian, we shouldn't walk this journey alone. There is a reason why we serve and pray and come to church in community, because sometimes the message that God has for you comes through someone else. You get confirmations from other people of what God has downloaded on your spirit. You get clarification of what you've heard. So I'm just encouraging also you to be in groups with like-minded people who have a heart that seeking God, seeking to serve Him in spirit and in truth, because that really builds out who you are. It expands you as a Christian. It matures you spiritually. There are other prophecies that came through me attending the flow or even interacting with the ministry team. I'm not going to list all of them, but I just want to say they have just been such a blessing to me. There are young adults that love God, that pray, that serve, that put themselves aside a lot for others, that are available. And I thank God for them, and I thank God for how they allow Him to use them to bless other people. And they maintain a heart of humility and a posture of love and serving others. And so I know I've gone various directions with this testimony, but just wanted to share this and encourage you to attend the flow, get plugged in, and be supported by loving brothers and sisters who trust in Jesus.